After the critical success which was Trine 2, expectations for the sequel are high, and I am pleased to inform you that developer Frozenbyte have, for the most part, succeeded in delivering a quality follow-up. What is special about Trine 3 is that the title manages to maintain what was good about the previous games, meanwhile innovate and take fairly bold risks, which, for the most part, end up paying off. The most striking aspects of Trine 3 are the beautiful visuals. The fantasy world comes to life through a colourful palette and an amazing eye for detail. The contrast in the world setting, which range from shipwrecks to mountains to volcanoes, not only offer cool environments to run around in, but also show off how good the game looks. The vibrant colours pop off the screen, quite literally, as the game is fully playable in stereoscopic 3D, which is a nice feature for those with 3D TVs. The 3D effect is good, there's a lot of depth to the world, and you also get the occasional object flying off the screen, although the 3D effect does come at the cost of a lower resolution, so in the end it's not a game changer. While Trine 3 can be played in stereoscopic 3D, the entire game features 3D environments. This is a bold move which allows for new puzzles unseen in the franchise. The 3D environments majorly improve the fighting segments, which are far more enjoyable now, even if they are still quite easy. The new 3D environments do bring some issues though. Judging jumps and moving objects is much more difficult with a 3D world. Additionally, the camera is all over the place, especially when playing with friends, which can become very annoying. All of this in no way breaks the game, but it is a notable nuisance. The general gameplay is still enjoyable though. 3-player co-op returns, and it is an absolute blast to play with friends. A lot of the fun simply comes from messing around with the world's physics and killing each other. Playing alone is definitely not as enjoyable though, as the game is clearly designed to be played with friends. A key element which Frozenbyte nailed were the puzzles. Like the previous titles, most of the puzzles revolve around moving platforms and opening doors. In terms of difficulty, the puzzles feel just right. They're not easy, but they are not hard enough to become too frustrating either, which is perfect. The cool thing about the puzzles is that many of them have multiple solutions to exploit, so you can get very creative and outsmart the game on occasions, which is very rewarding. The story, however, is not particularly great. Trine 3 features a fantasy tale about 3 warriors who do not like being heroes and want to quit, but ultimately unleash a powerful foe. The story is serviceable and does a decent job of justifying the gameplay, but it is too forgettable due to the weak writing, cookie-cutter characters, and less than stellar voice acting. The biggest issue though is the unnecessary padding. Instead of being used for levelling up, the gold triangle items have to be found in order to unlock latter levels, which is a problem as having to stop and constantly figure out how to collect almost every and any item slows down the game and ruins the pacing. It is not terrible, as some of the minigames to collect the items can be fun, but it is still unnecessary. This system is here to somewhat hide the game's short length of 5 hours, which can be a big issue for some, but personally, I'd rather have something short and sweet than long and padded any day of the week. Overall though, Trine 3 is a beautiful puzzler, which can be tons of fun. The experience is not all that great if you're playing alone, but if you have willing friends, it is an entertaining puzzler, worth the asking price, so it definitely earns a B grade. $5.4 million, well spent. For more Vita reviews, remote play reviews, PS4 reviews, and everything else gaming, make sure to subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.